I am in New York City, but this time with a little bit of a twist. I didn't pack any clothes.
It's New York. Oh my god. This is amazing. Check it out, guys.
Here's the room. It's small, you know, any New York hotel, but I love the fun design in here. Love the natural light for getting ready. Check out that view. Oh my gosh. I get to sleep in this beautiful little cloud. I got a little desk area. Here we have the bathroom. I won't lie. It looks like a airplane. Kind of looks like cabin light. Check-in was so easy. I can't believe it. They just had computers and you could check in all by yourself. I don't want to go shopping. I just want to lay in this bed all day and stare at this view. Oh, jeez. So I needed to come to New York for a real estate conference, and I decided I'd come a day early and do a little clothing shopping. The other day I was thinking about a show called What Not to Wear. Do any of you guys remember that show? Where they come in, they tell someone that they get this like $5,000 shopping spree in New York City, but they have to throw away all their clothes. Well, I'm not throwing away my clothes because that would be wasteful, and I have some perfectly fine clothes, but I feel like my wardrobe's getting a little stale. I wear the same outfits every day. I want to freshen it up a bit. I went around town in Seattle, and honestly, I feel like the selection is not very good. I never find anything that I like, and every time I come to New York City, the shopping is amazing. There's just so many great stores with such a great selection. I thought it'd be fun to come to New York City with no clothes in my suitcase, and you might be like, why though? I am such a picky shopper. Every time I go shopping, I find a reason why I don't want something. I talk myself out of it, and I basically had to force myself to need to put clothing on my body so that I actually choose some clothes. Now, I did pack a few things. I didn't pack any clothes, but I did pack some of my essentials. One of those things being the Foreo UFO 2. This is like my skincare secret weapon. Some of you guys have been commenting, Monica, your skin looks so glowy these days. It's this. This is a supercharged at-home facial device. Right here, this is the Foreo Make My Day face mask. This is the one that I use in the morning. You open this, you have a little sheet, you place it on your Foreo, you line it up right there, and then you turn your device on. Foreo has an app and it'll start your treatment. It's awesome because in 90 seconds with the LED light technology, it reduces puffiness, it makes your skin so hydrated, it shrinks pores. I was so blown away after the first time I used this. Makeup went on my skin better than it ever has been before in my life. It just felt so hydrated and nice, and I especially love it while traveling. When I got in this morning, my skin was puffy, it was a little dry, it just felt kind of gross from the airplane in general, and then I used this thing. I did the Make My Day mask, and then I also did the cryotherapy cooling treatment, and then I was awake. I was ready to go. I wasn't tired. I was feeling good after my flight. So if you guys are interested in the UFO 2, I'll have a link below to Foreo's website where you can purchase it. So excited for today's video, and I just love this product. All right, now let's go shopping for some clothes. Alright guys, see the store Vince? I actually really want to go in there. I feel like they have good stuff. I'm too intimidated, I'm not gonna lie, to go in there looking like this. So, I'm not gonna go in there yet. Oh my gosh, it's starting to rain. And I don't have a hood or a rain jacket, that's cool. Alright guys, that was rough. I am so picky. The first 5 stores I went into, they were just expensive. Like every sweater in New York City is like $225. Wasn't really feeling those prices. Stopped in Uniqlo, got some cool stuff I'll show you tomorrow. I wanted to get an outfit, like a more casual set. So I went to Alo Yoga. We don't have one of those in Seattle, and I love Alo Yoga, so I wanted to show you guys what I got. I'm gonna put it on and go to dinner with my sister. And so here are the sweatpants. They're pretty cute. And then this is just like an oversized zip up hoodie, and I thought these would go really cute together, so I'm gonna put that on and we're gonna go to dinner. Oh my gosh. Good morning. My skin's puffy, so I'm gonna do the Make My Day mask, get this day started, and we're going to keep looking for my wardrobe because yesterday was somewhat successful but mostly uneventful. And now I'm gonna do the cooling. Okay, that is better. So I did get an outfit that I could wear today. I went into Uniqlo. I got these pants and I think they'll be good like work pants for real estate in the winter. I also just got a white t-shirt. This was $15. I thought I could just probably pair it with this and it'd be really, really simple but kind of cute. Uniqlo also had self-checkout and you put your stuff in the bin and it automatically knew the prices and everything. It was crazy. I'd never seen that before. So I'm gonna put this on. We're gonna see what we think. All right, so here we have it. I mean, super simple outfit, but a nice little foundation. I like this, and these were $40. So I'll take the tags off, and this is gonna be what I wear today. I think it would look so good with a little gold necklace. That was one of the cool things about shopping in New York. I went into the first stores and I didn't know what I wanted. I was being really picky. And then as I walked around Soho, I saw so many girls wearing super cute outfits and you just like get inspiration immediately. I love shopping here. I literally had to buy an entire new suitcase for the clothes that I got. And now I'm going to show you. Okay, I think I got some good stuff. My main goal here was to get like one going out type outfit and then mostly just kind of new work clothes. So first, what I showed you, what I wore on the second day of me actually doing most of my shopping was this white t-shirt from Uniqlo. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, Monica, you flew all the way across the country just to buy a plain white t-shirt. I didn't pack any clothes. I needed some basics, but I have to say, I'm very happy with this white t-shirt. I'm sure you all know how difficult it is to find the perfect white t-shirt, and I honestly think this is it. It was $14.99. It fits so well. I've actually washed it a couple times now, and it's just got that good relaxed fit. It hasn't changed shape at all since washing it, so I actually really love it, and I think it's worth talking about. And then for the pants, these were my kind of winter pants that I got. They're just interesting because like the cinching at the top makes it feel like a sweatpant, but then the pockets are a lot more dressy. The next thing that I got that I just can't live without, I think I'm going to take this to the grave with me. I've been wearing it nonstop ever since I got it. It's from Aritzia. It's by the Babaton brand, and it's just this long black wool coat. And I really wanted a coat like this that I could wear a sweatshirt underneath it. A lot of celebrities have been doing that kind of look. I thought it's super cute, but also this just, you can throw it over anything and it works. I could throw it over the most casual t-shirt and then suddenly put on nicer shoes and it looks like a cute outfit. Not to mention it is so warm. It's great. I love it. Next, I got this dress from Zara. First thing it reminded me of was Christmas or a holiday party. That's kind of what I had in mind here. This was $45.90. It's got a little slit in it. Nothing crazy, just kind of near the calf, nothing super, super high. And the cinching on the side here where it zips up. I think it's kind of sexy, right? But still modest enough where you could wear it in front of your family and it's not that weird. You get what I'm saying? I think so. Then again from Zara, I got this set. This fully was influenced by the Kardashians. I feel like they always lounge around in matching sets like these, and they had this in a ton of colors and I thought it looked really cute. The pants were $35 and they're just like this really soft fabric, whatever this is, recycled polyester. And then the top is actually a turtleneck, cowl neck sort of thing with no sleeves. I think you wear these together and it's a super cute lounging around the house outfit. You wear these by themselves, they're just sweatpants. you wear this by itself, it's actually a pretty nice shirt that would pair well with a lot of things. And the shirt was $25, so. Then from Zara, I got these leather pants. This isn't leather, it's some sort of fake leather, and it's really soft. A lot of brands have these days. Yes, they're sweaty. That is the thing with any of these pants. You can't really wear them in warm weather and not just sweat a bunch. So it's not great for that, but these are really cute. So they zip up from the side. On the front and the back, you've got a seam just right down the middle. And then in the back, on the bottom, you have this little slit here as well, which is really nice. I didn't try anything on because the line was like a mile long. And to my surprise, these actually fit super well. They look like they wouldn't stretch at all, right? Don't they? But actually, they have a little bit of give to them. So I got a size small, and this was $35. Then again, very groundbreaking, I got a white tank top. This was $17 from Zara. Just cute little easy to layer tank top. Then I wanted to try something different, so I actually got a pencil skirt type of thing, which I would never wear, but I thought would be really kind of grown up looking, especially since I was going to this real estate conference. And I have to say, I tried it on now that I'm home, and I don't like it. I like the idea of it, but this one is just not the one for me. So this one is from Zara. It was $69. It's too long. I wanted something that was gonna go a little more like 3/4 length. And then the slit is actually quite revealing to the point where it's so confusing. It's like, I can't wear this for work stuff really, but I don't think it's cute enough to wear going out. Personally, it's not really what I would do. So I don't really like this, and I'm going to return it, but I tried, and I'm still on the hunt for some sort of skirt like that. Then I grabbed this blazer, and again, guys, this is a total miss on my part. Oversized blazers, they can be tough sometimes because they're kind of masculine looking, so you really gotta style it. I like to style it at least a little more feminine underneath. This one just actually fits as if it were my grandpa's, from my grandpa's closet. With this little like plaid orange print, I was like, oh, this will be fun for the fall, right? But now I look at it and I'm like, this is just going into the grandpa vibes even more. I think the shoulders, they're padded. They are padded a little bit. This one's a no. So I'm also gonna return this. And this was $89. So then I got this sweater. This is one of my favorite things that I got from this trip. Again, I think this is the perfect little fall sweater. It's from Zara and it was $89. It's a little bit like it looks like it would be itchy, and it kind of is, but it's also really soft and really warm. This would look really cute with just like some white pants. I don't like jean shopping, so I went into Nordstrom, and they're very helpful there, and the lady was just picking jeans out for me. I didn't even pick any out. She just gave me some to try, and it worked out really well. Turns out she really knew her stuff. She said this is one of the best selling pair of jeans that they have, and I can totally see why. Once I put them on, I just loved them, and they fit so well. So if you're looking for a good pair of jeans, these are well liked by me, some lady that works at Nordstrom, and a ton of other people. And these are by the brand Mother Superior, which I had never heard of, but they have a little M on the pocket, which is fun. M for Monica. And these are a distressed light wash jean. They don't have too much distressing, just a bit. It's a little bit under the knee. I don't like when it's right on the knee because it's really easy for them to just eventually wear and turn into giant holes. But these ones are holding up pretty well. I've worn them probably 5 or 6 times now. They're really comfortable. This brand gives a little bit of a stretch to them as well, yet they still fit on your body really nicely. So I've been loving these jeans so much. I needed a new pair. And for my going out outfit, this is again that ribbed fabric from Aritzia. I have this in white, and I have worn it so much. This is one of my favorite tops, and it just, the high neckline and everything, it looks so cute, but you could also use it for working and just throw a cardigan or something over it. Thought this would be good going into winter as well. And then to go with it, I got these black leather pants. Again, it's that fake leather, it's really soft, and these are from Aritzia. They're super cute, and I think I bought them in the wrong size on accident, but that's okay. So I thought that'd be a fun going out outfit as well. All right, and that is everything that I got on this trip. It's not really what I was expecting. I thought I would go to New York and go into all these boutiques and get really cool, unique things. Turns out I got a lot of typical stuff that I typically would buy that's not that far off of things that I already have, but just slightly different, where it feels like I freshened up my wardrobe, which is super nice. I do think I needed that, but maybe next time I can venture out a little bit more with my style and the things that I buy. If you liked this video and you want me to do a better version where I buy way more fun stuff, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and maybe I'll go back to New York in the spring. I am all about that spring, summer clothing. And that's it, guys.
I will see you next time. Bye.